Well, I'm reporting in from Brno, the 27th of March, about halfway into the cut, in need of a haircut, and looking good, doing submentals, figured out the mustache. Little, yeah, a little big right now. I'm about to cut it tomorrow. I got coffee strat. I made $820 yesterday. In one day, I received that amount. Obviously, before the agreements were made, not on one day, but still, that's a pretty nice amount. I'm comfortable with that. Nothing crazy. And I just watched my check-in from last January, and I looked ultra fat. I looked like scary fat, bro. Phew. And I did become fat once again, but not as fat as last year in the city of Page. That was the biggest doom bulk ever. Anyway, as far as financial goals go, I mean, I'm pretty comfortable now because of the scholarship, but also I just found a Google SEO channel that sort of works. I'm focusing on that. On the side, I'm flirting with meta ads, spending a couple bucks per day, but nothing crazy. I don't really care. I should stick to one channel, so I'm focused on the SEO. And I just unlocked the first client coming off of that channel, and it unlocked the highest amount earned per month. And I'm still doing low to mid ticket. But when you break it down, even high ticket programs aren't that expensive per month. So I'm not like far off of high ticket, but I am not there. So less than 4 figures per month, but more than what my family is getting for renting their flat in the capital of Hungary, Budapest. Yeah, so in between those two figures. Yeah, I'm in shape, getting better each day, and I'm just about halfway through the cut. I'm going from 94.9 kilograms morning weight, just like last time, but I'm a lot more muscular, and I'm headed towards, the goal is 89 kilograms or 90 kilograms by June, when I will arrive at the usual spot during the summer. I will continue the cut, but it won't be a cut. It will be more like a shredding exercise, just high calisthenics, high rep calisthenics, burpees. That's the plan. We'll see how that goes. I'm planning on training my fist toughness, my punching power, my grip strength, because these things aren't that good, as you can see. It's very like that. Yeah, I'm a bit of a wrist cell, so it is very useful to have extra strength in my tiny little wrist. And yeah, as far as physique goes, my traps are lagging behind because I didn't know how to train them well, and my lower chest as well. I just outgrew the large sized clothes. I'm in the process of acquiring my backup pieces for XL, extra large shirts. There is basically no chance that I will outgrow this, but even the slim fit extra large stuff fits just like a regular thing would. So I will need tailoring for my main clothing pieces at some point. And compared to last year, when it comes to physique, I'm much better, much stronger, but I don't have the fighting skills anymore. So that's another thing I want to sort of refresh during the summer. Yeah, I've been doing the submental exercises, started about a year ago. The big difference, you can't see it right now because I just had the worst sleep. But during the right, There. You see, hollow cheeks. So that's something I'm looking forward to when I reach, lower body fat. Right now I'm just about 14%, somewhere around there. Business wise, right now I'm running 3 clients. 2 are basically on long term. One's gonna leave next month, one's gonna probably stay, and I have a brand new client as well. And my goal is to run it up to 5 clients. I think I can handle that, but it has been quite busy, so even with just this one. Currently I have 2 days when I do uni full time, and one which I shouldn't really use as uni day, but I did yesterday. It was a complete rush, and it was supposed to be my rest day. I worked so much, like all the chores, all the admin tasks, that I ended up going bed at 10 instead of 6. Next thing, financials, just looking good, reaching 5 figures now, and the next goal is 6 figures. Obviously last year I was just breaching through 4 figures. So I did a 5x year to year, January to January, and I would like to keep that tempo up or make it faster. Obviously, I don't want to be too greedy, but I want to make a sustainable growth and a scalable business. I'm already thinking about starting a business that sells products, because my business currently is service, and even if I do have a product, it will be my free gift for the funnel. But like a more sustainable product business, I thought about skincare for men without any microplastics. That would be an interesting niche to get into. And just in general, like men's fashion, in a way, like more towards almost like veganism, but for against microplastics, right? So obviously we all have microplastics in most things, and having a lifestyle that reduces it as much as possible, similar to veganism or vegetarianism. I think that's the one. I think that's a pretty good angle. It can be marketed very well. You can start with just selling like soap and face cream, and if I got it, then I can scale it. If I don't, I can just move on to the next thing, and there are 1,000 million billion products that could work with this. So it's almost like drop shipping, but you're the one manufacturing as well. Yeah, just gonna do it maybe during summer, but most likely I will delay it as much as possible, as long as I'm getting the cash flow, because I need to scale the cash flow business I would like to scale it over 5 figures per month. That's a good goal to have. Yeah. And well, in other news, future's looking bright, because I found another program I can use. I can just go passive with the uni and apply for these part-time jobs. Again, I know it's another distraction, but it comes with free housing, it comes with a free transport, and it gives you like $500 per month. You can do it for 1 year, and you can go wherever you want. So hopefully this time I'll be a little bit more wise to choose my location well. I was thinking about Berlin, I was thinking about Rome, and other big cities that are southern, maybe even Spain. So yeah, that's the future from where I am sitting right now, but that comes after this summer, and this summer I will be letting a bit loose, because I've been grinding for 2 years. I'm gonna be finishing the physique to like 90% done, and so that's pretty important. I will be able to date more effectively, higher levels, and hopefully we'll be able to close better because of the leaner face, and more beautiful equals more closes. Yeah, also I when I bought this laptop, yeah, it was my biggest purchase. It was massive. My parents were surprised how I could afford it, and now I could afford 10 of them. Also, I sort of turned it around. When I got it, it had like the worst karma. I would just always lose myself when I sat in front of it, ending up watching YouTube, playing video games, stuff like that. Now it's almost the opposite, you know. I don't know how this works. It's probably bullshit, but I feel like it's changed. The use case has changed for long enough for it to change. The vibrations that it gives off are better. Whatever. I know it sounds absolutely retarded. Anyway, when I came to Brno, I had massive struggles. I couldn't be productive at all. Then I found the routine, and so this is the last part I will touch on today. I found this routine that allows me to be productive, and honestly, it was the only routine that I observed myself being able to maintain productivity for a long time. And unfortunately, it involves me waking up at 4 a.m. and going bed at 8 p.m., which doesn't help with the social life. But on the other hand, there is not much quality social life in Brno, in this Czech Republic town. There's only like some university parties, but they aren't like lit at all. They're like extremely, well, not extremely whack. They're just like mediocre, you know. So yeah, I mean, it is a sacrifice at the end of the day. But I am, as I said, looking forward to letting loose during the summer. I'll be visiting Budapest, hopefully almost every week. You know, hanging out with old friends, making new friends, and just having fun on the weekends, going back to the lake house, maybe even having parties there. Yeah, bright future. I'm about to go to Berlin soon. I'm going to Vienna as well. And I do intend to visit London too, which now I will be able to afford because of the financial setup. I will have enough access to stay afloat pretty well. So for my next year, for my version, how do I say this? For me, next year, I send you this message. I mean, it's important to have the balance. Obviously, the first 2 years were completely imbalanced, sacrifice only. And I'm already at a position where I'm deliberating how much balance I can have. But obviously, right now, it's completely fucked because I am distracted by something else all of the time, like with the university, maybe in the future with this part-time occupation. And so real balance can be installed once you're able to have only one thing, which is like productivity. So if you only have the business, you're able to execute the monastic focus that Iman Gachi was talking about. And having the business and the training next to that, you can install the social weeks, and you can have crazy parties. You could even throw them, to be honest. I think that's not a bad idea. But the takeaway is like become independent from your distractions, from your alternative income plan B. Like, I know we're playing it pretty safe, which isn't always good, but I think we've played it pretty smart so far. I hope you continue doing that. But at some point, it won't make any financial sense to continue having an alternative income source. So that's important. Obviously, get your e-fund up. It's already up for me. I think it will be up for you as well. But yeah, just you can do these monk mode cycles at that point, and well, I've just seen how January went on the Nick's Digital Health channel, and it went amazingly. I remember, and partially the reason why it went so well was that I didn't have an alternative occupation there, and the same thing could be said for this year, but not really, because I was cutting out coffee and it fucked me up. Yeah. Anyway, solved it. Good. Well, I'm rooting for you, obviously. but I'm also pretty confident in your success. And even if you don't like succeed to reach the six figures just yet, although I am actually like, for the first time in my life, I'm like, fucking hell, like all this shit I was telling myself, like I'm living it a little bit now, and it doesn't feel real. And I realized that I was low-key bullshitting myself all this time. But I'm seeing myself getting to six figures by next year around spring. It is possible to do it by summer, so it's even more possible for spring. I want to go for the summer one. Will it work? Maybe not, because it's very time constrained. But what I do know, coming from last year, is that I have absolutely no clue what is gonna happen, how much product I will be able to sell, what even the business will transform into. But yeah, I'm fucking enjoying it, and I hope you will too. I hope you will have a bit more social life though. I think it's time. All right, man. Take care, and do a cut if you feel like you gain some muscle, or what is this, weight. Fucking hell. Anyway, fucking hell. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like I'm winning. I wonder where I will be next year. I hope this time I won't have this loss of momentum though that I had in September. It was fucked. I got like fucked up real bad. And I could have continued the momentum if I like found a place earlier. Also, a reminder, that was your parents influenced that a lot, that stagnation. So please do not go back to live with your parents. That's very important. All right, man. I'll see you. Well, I am seeing you every time I visualize. I'm seeing a version of you. So now you see me. Take care.